Alive, let's hit the dance floor. Don't work too hard, might break a backbone. Return of the Mac, the king is back though. Corvette and cash, I never lack those. She saw the stone, you know how that go. Fatality, my diamonds that cold. Versace trunks, I hit my backstroke. Knock on the door, she at the back, bro. All I really take is a little taste. Island girl, blue eyes with a little bass. Here for the thrill, I don't need a chaser. Wanna vibe at the getaway. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, I got the semi-four way. Don't step out the line like this a probate. You hit the line and try to locate. This for the time, got time for no day. One, too many, I'm going. Too crazy and I got bad ones and they ready. A good time, so now it's into it, we left that. Can't remember anything, but I know we got lit. Good times, live in the moment, feel like summertime. Obsessive nation, not a world mine. The room is spinning, but I feel fine. Oh my. Chandelier, limousines. Really think I'm seeing things. Read the line in mid-between. Yellow light, I gotta speed up. Get home to a cold shower. Need that pronto. Look like a rave at the condo. Heck of a night in Toronto. She said, boy, you in Morocco. Pearl white mansion in the South Gold. Fill up my cup with the pop, whoa. High off life in the spot, though. Running out the visa, really talking to a real life Mona Lisa. Jesus pieces hanging off the fleecer. So much going on, it's hard to focus on the features. I got too many, I'm going. Too crazy, and I got bad ones and they ready. A good time, so now it's into it, we left that. Can't remember anything, but I know we got lit. Good times, live in the moment, feel like summertime. Obsessive nation, not a world mine. The room is spinning, but I feel fine. Oh my, oh my. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And I struggle to biding, continue fighting, a tugging and pulling. Remember the times when he showed us some honest. I've been stubborn and hiding, can't forget all about him. Has it cost me a calling? But the grace is abounding, yet the grace is abounding. And I struggled in silence, but I pray but he's silent. Can't continue backsliding. Have I missed all the signs? Have I messed up the time? Wanna throw in the towel? Now what this is about? It's not me right now, but I get it like how? Who am I strewing in and out? Now what this is about? An appointment with heaven, but I cannot right now. No, I cannot right now. Man, you get what you give, one thing's for certain. Do it with love and purpose, rehearsing the sermon. Repentance is worthy, I love entertaining. I summon the forces straight from above. Cannot contain, I cannot contain. My story's so hazy, story's so crazy. Kinda pertains to a love that sustains me. Love is a state, it's not it. Let me tell you, both cocky and favorite. Thoughts of my savior, pain and death so outstanding. Push through regrets, yes you can ask. Blow is contagious, pain is so heinous. Blow is so wavy, stylish and navy. Don't know what to tell you, moving away that'll save you. Although it's hard and confusing, he will not forsake you. Works and flow, give their not to the world, and there is no mistaking. Direction is up on a daily, how it's been lately. Hey, hey, hey. Direction is up on a daily, there is no mistaking. Nah, know what this is about. It's not me right now, but I get it like how. Who am I strewing in and out? Now what this is about. An appointment with heaven. I come from the bottom, spirit and knowledge. Glory to God, come from the top. Putting us up on a daily, moving in a way that'll save you.
Yeah. Ooh, let's go. Wait. Hold up, Q. Yeah, feel like I'm at the tippy top of my game, looking down at the rafters. I had to son these boys, can't leave them bastards. A lot of dudes, just some undercover actors. I don't fall for it, I'm privy to all your tactics. Yeah, so try again, this time take a vitamin. Yeah, invite them in, welcome to the Lion's Den. And I'm Mufasa, big boss in charge of coming in like a bull. You see me raising the stock up, yeah. So baby, you gon' need some patience. I already won, now I'm just making a statement, Damn, baby, why your mans keep hating? You asking about the cake, you here for the celebrations? And I ain't fishing, I ain't really into baiting. I know they all wish I take away they maiden, but sorry I'm taking me and my lady mating. She look me in the eyes and tell me how much she loving on my confidence, yeah. It really shouldn't be no arguments, cause you're now viewing the greatest of all time, saying I can't get better, I promise they all lying on my confidence. Yeah, that's right. Look, I think it's time you start using your common sense. Everybody watch out, cause the bomb is lit. I got that confidence, that's right. Confidence, yeah, confidence. That's me. Hold up, yeah. I'm sorry if I stutter, yeah. My brain move a little faster than others, yeah. I even keep a close eye on my brothers, cause sometimes it's your blood that turn into blood suckers, yeah. And I'm on a big mission. My whole team got a plate up in the kitchen, yeah. I'm talking everything, I make all the fixings, yeah. They come a long way from where they come up missing. I blame it on my confidence, yeah. Promise I'm really this astonishing. And yeah, you're now viewing the greatest of all time. No need for thank yous, the pleasure is all mine. That's my confidence, yeah, that's right. No downplaying my accomplishments. You call me arrogant, I take it as a compliment. I got that confidence. Come on now.
Yeah. It's heavy. Famous love. Yeah, I gotta keep it trendy on my soul. I'm the most selfish person that I know. Here we go, down the rabbit hole. Got a couple carrots from my neck. Self-respect, when you out of line, you put yourself in check. They don't hear me, they don't hear me though. Cycles going round and round and round like a merry-go. Stand for truth, or fall for any old scenario. That's why I keep my circle smaller than a Cheerio. Cause it's the company you keep. Stay woke, please don't get caught sleep. End up sowing what you reap. Know your worth, and don't sell cheap. The ghost is inside of me, can't take it out of me. No matter where I've been, it's about where I'm meant to be. I be shining perfect timing, check your watch. And I know who I am no longer lost. I got tired of walking around with a mask on, smiling but my heart singing sad songs. Yeah, I was living for myself, I was dead wrong till I got the call, no cell phone. I got tired of walking around with a mask on, smiling but my heart singing sad songs. Yeah, I was living for myself, I was dead wrong till I got the call, no cell phone. Man, you talking to the real me, yeah. Man, you talking to the real me, yeah. Man, you talking to the real me, yeah. Made in this image, I'm a young man. You talking to the real me, yeah. Man, you talking to the real me, yeah. Man, you talking to the real me, yeah. Made in this image, I'm a young OG boy.
Look, yeah, try and go further.
try and go farther than ever without a burner.
Gotta aim for the top like, hold up, yeah. I can never doubt myself, I know better. All of you critics be acting like you know better. Dang, all of those dark nights I got then, breaking my back to make it out, got me feeling like rain. I ain't never need your help, I know you wishing me well, a penny for your tough, but seeing no change. I snap for the sun like Diddy, the riches got a mad at son, I'm like Billy.
I'm in the zone. Give me the throne. One shot, that's all that you got. That's all that I know. I'm in my element, ooh, yeah. I'm in my element, ooh, yeah.
I'm in my element, flow is like water, I'm forced through the fire, I'm feeling like
one shot, that's all that you got. That's all that I know.
Justo el día que tengo el smartwatch y el smartphone para hacer running, se pone a llover. Menos mal que también me he pillado la consola con las gafas de realidad virtual.
Y si quieres algo más, también. Porque ahora por ser de Mi Movistar puedes tener hasta 5 dispositivos. Estrenar uno está bien. Estrenar más es mejor.
Pues no despega, ¿no?
Hello and welcome to the Andalucía Urban, a multidiscipline skate competition taking place in the south of Spain. And we have got 300 of the world's best athletes descending on this competition today to try and get that first place and gold medal. But today we are getting straight stuck into our scooter park finals. And I'm not flying solo on this one. I'm joined by the lovely Brad Goldie. Good to meet you, mate. And thank you very much for joining me.
Thank you, Mark. It is good to be here. We are about to check out some wicked scootering action, as we have done for years on end. It's great to be back in the sidekick seat, and it's going to be a great day. I'm really looking forward to the action. Really good, interesting lineup today. Some well-known riders and some low-key locals that we're going to see coming through as well. One who's qualified in second place.
Yeah, we were discussing off camera just now that there's some new faces in there. Alex Gonga, that's from Spain, qualified in that second space. So that might have kind of put the nerves around a few people out there that are kind of more used to being higher ranked. Like Jamie Hull's qualified through in fourth place, you know, current world champion. So it's going to be an interesting competition as it goes forward, right?
It is true. It is true. Good conditions today, though. Only a light breeze and a very high temperature of 23 degrees. Well, that's high for someone like me.
Yeah, and I mean, it's been cloudy conditions during the semis, and we've got the top 8 going through from that competition yesterday. And something's telling me we're going to see that leaderboard start shuffling around, especially as we go through the second run. So we've got 2 runs of 45 seconds, and it's going to be best run counts. So, you know, as we progress, you're going to see some people throwing all in on that first run and some people holding a little bit back, knowing they've got a second attempt. So it's going to be a very exciting competition today.
Very true, very true. Jamie Hull sitting down there. He is, like you said, the current world champion, and you're going to see some really exciting stuff for him. Maybe he's been saving himself I know he's got double flip combos in his pocket, and he's got many of them. So I'm sure he's going to dish out a few of them today.
So
here on screen, we've got an Espanol local, Mr. Miguel Kuzman.
Yeah, good
an
to
unknown
see
name to me.
3 Spanish riders in there doing it for the home crowd. Martí Canessa up next from Spain as well.
So young as well. Talented guys, really coming through. It'll be interesting to see what they bring to the table. I have not seen these 3 riders in contests, and I'm looking forward to what they've got up their sleeve.
Yeah, and I mean, it is such an achievement to get through to the finals. You know, that's worth saying, that just to get to this point of the competition is very special.
That's exactly right. We were saying off camera as well before, exactly that. It is an achievement in itself to get through this entire contest, and they've still got a little ways to go. Only 90 seconds worth, but those 90 seconds are some of the most dangerous seconds of these riders' lives.
Yeah, and one of the riders to look out as we go through is Roomet Saalik as well. You know, absolute legend in his game.
He is just fantastic. Riding the full-size scooter as well. A lot of these guys you'll see, their scooters are a little bit smaller, a little bit lighter, but this guy is really, really pushing around a behemoth. Jamie Hull on screen now in that bright pink top. He has the double flip combos, and you are going to see them. Maybe 3 whips, maybe 4 whips at a time in the mix. He's got it all.
Yeah, and you can see in the background just how big that wall ride is around the back of the hip. This course is ginormous, and that really lays to his style of riding, right?
Definitely, definitely. If you watched him win the World Championships last October, you will know that this guy can just float around the park without pushing. Now, that's a big part of the format as well these days. The judging panel wants to see these guys boost around the park without pushing. They want them to keep that speed, float nice and high, and execute banging tricks. Morgan Jones, he's got double flips too. An Apex rider, he's got a really nice style. We're going to see that today. 21 years old. A British man himself. You might see him down the road, Mark.
Yep, one of the hometown heroes for sure. And I mean, you know, another hometown hero, Alex Gonga from Spain. We were discussing about the progression of scootering in general, and that there's new names getting on the podium all the time at all the competitions, Brad. And, you know,
Indeed.
This is not, you know, any dissimilar to that. Seeing some of the biggest names mixed up with some names that aren't usually up on those podiums is so good and really exciting to see.
It is very exciting, and speaking of exciting, Esteban Clot is going to bring some excitement to the table. He's got some big transfers ready to be showcased, that is for sure. This guy's not afraid to go high, fast, and wide.
Yeah, and as we said earlier, you've got 2 45-second runs anywhere on the course. And this course is ginormous. You know, it's
so big.
45 seconds isn't that long at all to get around such a big course. It's 924 square meters. Now, that's huge, absolutely ginormous. And some of the ramps are way overhead height, or majority of the ramps are way overhead height. And like we said, the likes of Jamie Hull are really going to like the use of that course just from the style of their riding. But as we move forward through the competition, you're going to see that leaderboard shuffling around, and it's coming down to second runs. I feel, you know, some people put down all they've got in that first run, knowing they've got a backup run, but some people like to lay it a little bit chill and then maybe sprinkle a little bit of special dust on the next run as well. And being the first rider in any competition is always really nerve-wracking.
Oh yeah, always. It is a big psychological game out there for sure. And if you're up first, the pressure is really all on you to set the bar. The judges are going to look at that first run as well and sort of base the scoreline off that first run. It's going to give sort of an indication of where everyone else is sitting once they follow suit.
Yeah, and the judges don't want to go too high because there's no room to put anyone higher, or too low because there's no room to put anyone lower, and it really sets the standard. And having that pressure on you as you're the first person to drop in is pretty gnarly. But to get through to the final, you're there for a reason. That means you've already put a proper hurting on this course to get to where you are.
Definitely. And you're going to see about 7 or 8 tricks per run, plus and minus a couple of stalls, gaps, transfers here and there. So they're really looking for, you know, a mix and match of flips, flares, maybe a slide here and there. There's no direct rails inputted on the course, but they can still work those variations in if they need to.
And I think the style of the course, you've got it quite linear, but you can cross. You know, you can. There's a lot of gaps to do. There's different ways of using that course, and the judges are really looking for use of course within their judging criteria. Here we go, rider number 1, dropping in, boom, coming out hot.
Big backy with the inward bry. Kickless combo on the far end there. There's a nice 360 whip bar. Backside wall ride. Big scooter too, really, really nice. Good style so far.
Yeah, really linking this run together, hanging on for so long right there.
What did I say? I'd really love to see a big jump over the wide volcano, and there it was in the first run. We love that. Little bit of a hang up there on the spine. The judges will watch for the things like that.
Yeah, also a check that affects your rhythm. You know, you really want to land really high on these transitions to keep that speed, because this course is so big.
Nice recovery there with the 5 flare.
That's going to be time
is out
for Nogal.
Very nice. He'll be proud with that. He'll be very happy.
Yeah, to get that out of the way, those first run nerves, you know, you see the seasoned pros, it's all taken in their stride. But, you know, once you start getting that first run out of the way and you're like, okay, cool, I got another attempt, try and clean up some things that you maybe didn't land accurately or as well as you wanted to, and then move on to the second run and tidy it up.
Yeah, if this truly is his first finals appearance, that was a great first performance.
Yeah, I mean, being in front of a crowd and knowing that it's live streamed as well, and that this is a run through for our World Championships, this is the kind of experience you need. It's not just in what tricks you can get done, but just competing in general. Some people can do it, some people can't.
It is really psychological. Coming from personal experience, yeah, like you get up on that course and it looks bigger, looks gnarlier, you're not as confident, and you really got to know how to push through that. That really comes with experience.
Yeah, that self-doubt starts chatting away in the back of your head, but then as soon as you roll in, it's gone. It's like, okay, cool, what trick am I doing? Let's get
Stick that first trick and you're away to the races.
Yeah, you see some riders, they drop in. You know, we've got Marty dropping in from Spain as well, coming in with a nice big air over that box jump. That's crazy way to start the run.
Oh, a little bit of fairy foot there, losing his way, but he's got to get it back together now. Up on the wall ride, looking for the volcano. Nice, going sideways, we like that. Turning front side over the wide one. Heel kicky late, almost hanging up though. Over the spine, T-bog. Backside Phoebes. Back through, transfer. Nice, double heel to double whip, kicking it in the middle there. Big elevation on the flare. Up and over, only 2 left. Yeah, recuperating really well there on the end of the run. Had that fairy foot at the start, but really, really good considering the first run. He's got plenty of, just a little bit of work to do, not too much.
Yeah, get that last one right on the buzzer shows good timing for that run. And I think, you know, not making one trick could really cost you that last trick that could be the thing that makes you win. So, yeah, it's linking all those tricks together. And as we said, 45 seconds to get all of that done is pretty gnarly.
Like you said in run number 1, it is all about that flow. And if that is interrupted in any way, it really throws you off. And it's all about the flow.
Yeah, and like sometimes you drop in, you've got this whole run planned out, something goes wrong and it throws that rhythm off, and then you start forgetting what trick was next, and then it can just be the end of the run. But really coming back really strong after that.
Holes on screen. He's looking serious.
Sun absolutely beaming down there.
Yeah, it'll be hot out there. He's got the dry fit on. But it's Sadlowski up next.
Yeah, Kasper out of Poland.
19 years old. Hasn't hit the 21st just yet. So young. In his
off that wall ride is so gnarly.
Nice, big heel kickless. Bry kickless on the heel side. Big transfer. See, that's that transfer of depth. Looking at that spine right down the scope.
Yeah, there's
Double
no deck
inward.
on that box jump, so you cannot come up short on that one.
You can't put your foot down, eh? There's no safety netting there.
It's all or nothing.
Big
Foot plant
right.
over the hip.
Nice transferring again. Inward pry, quarter to bank. Keeping that flow going. Wow, really nice control there. Grabbing the deck. Almost like a back scooter flip, but rewinding it with the hands. Flare combo on the buzzer. Not quite, though.
So, yeah, a little bit of tidying up needed to be done. And that last, great timing again. That last trick could be all he needs to get through and be up on that podium position.
He came out really strong with the first trick.
Yeah, and you see a lot of people, they need that confidence booster to start things off. And it's like, okay, cool. I've got that out of the way. The rest of it's just repetition of what I was doing in practice. It's like
definitely.
Some people come out with a huge banger. Some people end on a banger. So it's, but if you miss that banger that you come out of the gate with, that can be the end of your run. So, yeah.
2 scores around the 70s. 1 at 36. Next up, Saalik. Now this is where things might get really interesting. We may see a 1080. We just might. I'm hoping we do.
Yeah,
Roomet,
one
I
of the
believe,
riders
is probably
that
the
you were
only
saying
guy.
to definitely watch out for, and starting up way up on that huge ramp. We were mentioning earlier, the cameramen have to wear rigging harnesses. That thing's so high. Let alone to throw yourself upside down off of.
This is going to be fantastic. Roomet Saalik, Estonia, Triad, a true champion.
Looking pretty composed and confident and just really enjoying it.
He's had a lot of finals experience, that is for sure. Starting it off, bar spin, Tugno on that deathly transfer. We call that a cheat cab. Running into 180, boom, there it is with that 1080 bar spin as well.
You called it, and it was on demand just for you.
Whip rewind as well on the small slide, backside wall ride, looking for the big one now. Cashy. Oh, it's just beautiful to watch. Whip front scooter, back over the big one, 360 bar spin, 15 to go still. I said about 7 to 8 tricks, but he's really packing them in. Nice turn down. Flail. That's the front flip 180. No feet on the floor. And here's a mani front flip. He's well known for that as well. Perfect run out the gate. Saalik really doing his thing.
Yeah, you can see that competition experience there, really playing up to the crowd as well, and so, rightly so. It wasn't
really
just the tricks that was going down, it was the execution, landing really high up on the ramps and keeping that speed going to get to the next one.
Oh, just look how fast he spins. It's just incredible. Like, no one does that trick. It's only him. He's in his own lane with that one.
All smiles, waiting for that score to come
I
through.
love the cash money pants. Very nice. 92.
Wow, that
Big
score is
one on the
way
clock.
up there, and your new leader.
We do love that. Now he's got a nice chill victory lap. Well, potentially.
Potentially, but he's got to
Lots of
sit there and
competition
watch
out here.
some of the biggest names go next, and one of those people is the UK's Jamie Hull up next.
Jamie came in with the last minute clutch in Argentina at the World Skate Games. 97 points he scored. A big one. Very, very clean.
So he's got the all good to start, and starting up on that huge rolling again. So interested to see if it comes in with a banger.
Gotta make
to
a call.
start.
2 whips or 3 whips. Here it comes. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Sticking it. Double flip, triple tail. Interesting foot plant combo there. Backwards over the box, whip rewind, late kick. More footwork. Full whips. 2 of them plus a double late. Triple heel, showing he can do it both ways. Nice heel side bride kick rewind. There may have been a full whip in there. His tricks are so complicated. But yeah, just like no pushing. It's beautiful to watch.
You definitely get your money's worth with Jamie, for sure.
Double flare, holding on. His heel touched the floor just a slight amount, but he held that nicely. Fast plant flail on the buzzer. He's going to
was on the buzzer or just before. Hopefully that one counted, but a barrage of tricks again. You know, you're seeing this top 4 or 5 qualifiers through to the final, probably putting an extra 2 to 3 tricks in.
These guys are animals. Really nice double flip there. 2 double flips in the run. Whipping one way and then the other way, spinning both ways. Full whips, finger whips, bries, rewinds. He's just checking all the boxes. At number 2, 8-5.
So now he knows, okay, right, I'm going to have to put a serious beating down to jump up into that first place position. That's going to be really, really hard to beat Saalik.
Next up, Morgan Jones. Haven't seen him ride too much in contest, but I've definitely seen a lot of great box clips from this guy, so I know he's got fantastic style. And he's going to come out swinging.
Yeah, taking a different entry point as well.
Yeah, interesting here, on the side, sort of.
Be nice to see some sort of special drop in to start it off. He's got the good to go. We've got 45 seconds on the clock, run number 1.
Green light. There it is. That was a backflip inward to Bry. He like flicks the scooter one way and then pulls it back the other way. Hopefully we get another angle on the replay. Unlucky going down.
Just overcooking it on the landing there.
Going a bit flat, hey. He's back at it though,
Right
25. You got to hustle.
Yeah, I think to get on that podium position with a full is not really going to be able. It's going to be a possibility. So I think we're looking at clean full runs.
Oh, chucking
but
a
still
double
coming
flare
back in pretty heavy.
Are we just wanting to get his feeling back?
Yeah, use it as a little practice run, I think. You know, get a couple of things in there, get the confidence back up by throwing something.
That's that psychology
hard,
break, yeah. When you come down, you really got to get up and hustle or make the decision that you're going to call off.
That's how we started the run.
Unlucky. Going a little too far and then not far enough. Nice double flare though.
Spy cam view there as well. Yeah, every go as well. We watched a little bit of practice, and it was interesting to see how consistent people are in practice. And then when it comes with the pressure, some people are just like, yeah, just like practice, I'm going to do it every time. And then other people are a little bit like, you know what, first run fear going on, the nerves getting
a little bit more
of them.
reserved, yeah.
So down to our top 2 qualifiers, second place qualifier from Spain, Alex Gonga. All black, that's a dangerous one for this weather. The all black attack, going to be feeling that heat, but definitely not going to be cooling down between runs.
I have a feeling I've seen this rider before. Maybe the surname isn't typed out the same, but it could be the same Alex that we had in Argentina. I'll know as soon as I see some tricks. Yeah, resembles it. Double flip out the gate.
Almost went too high on that. Had so much time, had to slow the second flip down.
Really clean. Nice transfer there. Coming over. Stanley flare. Leaving the scoop behind while he flips around it. Wall riding, transferring. Nice. Again, over into the box jump. Double flare. Nice and clean. All wheels, no heels. Dropping off flip to flat as well.
Proper hyped on that one. Great run there coming in from Alex. That backflip drop is so gnarly. You got to have all the strength, and then you got to take that impact. There's no ramp to landing, you just flat. It's a bit of a pitch invasion now as well.
Beautiful double flip. No heels on the floor. Yeah, it's all heels. Just beautiful. He did have about 5 seconds left, but I don't think he needed it.
Well, the judges will be scoring you down if you do have an inconsistent run. So if you fall on one of those tricks, you're going to get marked down a little bit. Sometimes it's good to know, you know what, that's good enough. let's leave that as run number 1, and maybe we can add that last trick in and wow the judges on run number 2.
Indeed. Currently at number 3 with 81. He's going to want to hold on to that place.
So
if Esteban's got anything to say about it, though.
Yeah, first place qualifier through from our semis yesterday from France. We've got Esteban Clot. Looking quite focused. He's had the privilege of watching all the runs go down so far, so knows what the judges are scoring high, what they're not scoring well, and knows where to situate himself. And with the experience, that's a privilege to be in. You can go, okay, cool, I'm going to actually have to throw in a little bit more than I thought I was going to have to do, or maybe this is a walk in the park and we're just about to see which way it goes.
Absolutely. Dropping in with 45 on the clock. Big 360 inward to kickless. Alley-ooping that flare, just, going backwards, looking so nice. He's going for another hit on the box. He wants more of it. Getting real creative with the 270 drop. Big Superman to back it up. Alley-oop again. Whip butter. Going for 3 hits maybe, or is he going left? Backside wall ride. Over the big one. 2 inwards. Crashing out though. It's a deadly trick, that one. Really risky. He landed too far at the front of the deck and just lost that back wheel.
Yeah, and that means the pressure is really going to be on run number 2 for Esteban, and he's now going to have to sit and watch everyone go from the top of the heat, and it's going to be a bit nail-biting for him, because he's going to have to watch everyone come through with their second runs, knowing that he's only got one chance now to get a full run. And as we said, it's going to take a full run to win this thing today.
Oh, I really like that 270. Cheat stall. He'll be clawing his way back up.
Getting some much needed shade there. Not looking too happy. And way down there. So a lot of work to do in run number 2 for Esteban Clot. As we take it back to the top of the heat, where we started from Spain. Nagel Kurzman.
Getting good insight on Roomet there. He's just built. He's so built. So talented. We were talking before as well. He's really into his BMX as well, and just super talented in that realm of action sports as well.
Yeah, really doesn't seem to be at the finals of a big competition, just chilling.
Yeah.
Just hanging out in the sun. Look at that. Beast.
And he's doing that just all the time. Every comp I see this guy. There's a really good performance if you want to see from him. I believe it was the 2019 World Games scooter final. He just goes off. It is immaculate.
And there's something to be said about doing things that no one else is doing on the course. Really does seem to be setting apart the riders from top to bottom as we move through to the second runs. The judges want to see different use of the course, but different tricks as well, right?
They want to have their eyes open, that's for sure. They want to see that variety, but something original as well. And we're getting that from a bunch of these riders in their own ways, which we really like. That's what scootering is all about.
Yeah, you get to see that individuality and a bit of personality coming out in people's riding, and that's what's great to see. So run number 2 coming up now. Another 45 seconds, and this is where the pressure's on. Unless you're sat in that first place position, you've got work to do and one last run to do it in.
Now or never. Load up the timer.
So it looks like he's got the good to go. Here we go, rolling in for run number 2.
Backy inward, really nice. Caught it fantastically. Little wobbly on the landing there. Kickless. Dropping a foot there on the wall ride too. Looking for the volcano now. Up and over. Little reset. Looking for some speed. Big bar spin over the top.
Having to absorb that landing, nearly hanging up on that one. Is he calling it?
I think he's looking for the crowd hype. We might see his double flare here. Something else special. What do we got?
5 seconds on the clock as he rolled back in there.
I think it's the 2. 1, 2. So very close. Would
Yeah,
have
I
been
think
the first his first land for him, I think.
maybe just hanging up on that last trick and then just thought, you know what, I'm just going to get some crowd pleasers in there. Looks like he wants some redemption on the trick to get it done.
Oh, I definitely want it. Got to add that bar spin. Yeah, he landed that real clean. Let's go. So close, so close. You always really want those moments to happen, especially on live. It's always fun.
Yeah, you know the crowd's going to explode if you get it done. And that's what we want to see, people pushing the limits of what they can do and really stepping up. And yeah.
He's doing that for his country all day.
So here's those highlights from run number 2.
He's still committed to that one. He landed a little flat on the transfer, but still sent the double. Really nice.
So currently sitting in that 4th place position. Now got to sit there, fingers crossed. I think 4th place is winning €400, but we have got a prize pool on this event as well. Anyone getting through to the finals is getting paid, which is great.
Cash money. Kickless, kickless, kickless from Mati. 35 still left. Bar twist with the whip. Backside wall ride. Little wobbly. Holding it together though. Transferring sideways. Downside tail. Looking for the big volcano. 1, 2. Rewinds. Looking good so far. Big whip front scooter. Look for the spine now. Going wham. Back feeds 12 left. Double heel, kickless. Big flare bar, still got 5. Up
Time for that last one, it's going to be on the buzzer.
Might have been late, but whip butter. Really well done.
Looking happy with that run.
Yeah, I definitely would be.
Be interested to see how the judges feel about that run number 2 for Marty. Here's those highlights right up there on the wall ride. Nearly went over.
He almost went under 50. Like, yeah, that was really close.
I think that might be what threw him on the landing there. Like, whoa, I nearly went too far. So, knocking down Kurzman into that 5th place and taking that 4th place position. And this is what we were saying about that leaderboard shuffling around like a deck of cards now. And
Yeah, that's what we like to see.
back round for Poland's Kasper and run number 2. Get those knuckles cracked, ready for full grip. Dropping in on that thing is a trick in itself, but that gives you really good speed to hit straight into this first trick.
There it is, clutching it again. The Bry heel kickless. He landed so close to the quarter there. Held it though. Transferring. Judo plant. Double inwards. Nice flare there, right up the top. Still bare time left. Triple tail over the top. 20 seconds. Back foot plant. On the wide side. Big bar spin. 15 left. Inward to downhill. Oh, what?
Switching it up on this second run.
Yeah, wow, and the front flip too. Looking really good. Clutch this. Big flare whip. He's going to be stoked. That's top 3.
Yeah, you could see the excitement coming out to land that last flare and just screaming as he rode away, and rightly so. Proper height.
I really want to see that complex trick on the replay. It was like a bar twist inside of a sunshine flip, perhaps. Maybe we'll get a glimpse. No, but there's the inward downhill. So, so nice. When he banged that one out, I was like, he's really feeling himself here. And he came through.
Yeah, there was like a different sense of urgency to that run. Real, like, powerful riding coming through. And everybody's jumping into that 4th place. Really struggling to break the top 3 there, Brad.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Not enough flips, I think. I think that's the differentiate, the difference factor.
Yeah, I think nearly all top three are getting the double flare in there as well. So
essentially, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Roomet Saalik is back.
Focusing in, literally. All smiles up there on top of the big flat bank.
Make sure you live viewers switch on over to 0.5 speed so you can understand what happens. Cash, money, pants. I do love that. Dropping in 45 seconds of madness. Big gap transfer with the bar spin. Bar into the cheat cab. Tail whip. Whip rewind 720. Alley-oop flare so big. Whip rewind, rewind, a little wobbly, dropping the foot there. No, don't give it up, Roomet. Hustle.
Yeah, looking super disappointed on that.
But that's all right. This is victory lamp currently.
Yeah, comfortable position to be in.
What has he got for us? Something big. Oh, 720 front flip attempt on the wide side. He's a madman.
Oh, we want to see another one. Give us another attempt at that one.
Yeah, I definitely want to see another one of that. He'd been saying on Instagram, I think a few weeks ago, he's like, this trick hasn't been working out for me. It's not been working out. And then he posted one a couple of days ago. He's like, oh, it's working for me now. Landed a super nice one. But looks like he's taking some impact to the heel. That dreaded heel bruise.
Bane of nearly every extreme sports person in the world.
Every athlete's worst
takes
nightmare.
forever to heal. The heel doesn't heal. So moving on to Great Britain's Jamie Hull, run 2 of 2, 45 seconds on the clock, and the pressure's on, right, for Jamie?
It is indeed. He may have to add another whip to his double flip combo. Let's see what he serves up on the plate. 45 on the clock. Let's see it. It could have been 4. Really hard to tell. It does go so fast, doesn't it? Back up over the box backwards. There's the kickless with the kick whip. I love
that
his
half speed.
Nice full whip, double late. There's the triple heel front side. Up and over, heel kick rewind. I don't know if it's as clean as the first one. That was a bit cleaner, maybe. Nice tuck no, 15 left still. Popping. Over the wide side, finger whip, late whip. Still got time, 2 flares. No, going down.
Way. Just crumpling on that landing there. Maybe just slightly not enough speed, Brad.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll see another angle of it. But it looked like he did pull really hard. Here it is. Oh no. That's the rewind. Tough break for Mr.
Jamie
Hull.
Throwing it all in there on that run number 2.
He left it all out on the floor though, and that's all you can really ask of these athletes, isn't it?
Yeah, if you don't take it easy and you're pushing yourself, then you can walk away with your chin held real high.
Save it for another day.
So sitting in that second place, we're moving across to second place qualifier, or third place qualifier, sorry, from yesterday's semis. Morgan Jones, also from the UK.
He's got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, dropping in on the side of that wall ride. Already starting things differently.
Looking at the box jump. There's that crazy bri flip combo inside the flip. Buttercupping over the head, looking for the small one. Kickless inside the 360. 30 roughly to go. Finger whip double. Getting that speed, looking for the wide side. 3 bar. Over the head once more. Good catch, good control. Over the spine. Nice. 15 left. Over the head again with the inward bri. Double flare. Sticks it. 5 to go.
seconds. Last trick's gonna have to be quick.
A little bit of pushing, you know, and just losing the speed on that last sort of 10-ish seconds. Maybe it'll cost him, maybe not.
But Morgan putting down a solid run there for run number 2.
Much better than the first.
Yeah, really stepped his game up on run number 2. Looked a lot more comfortable. You know, landed everything way more clean. And I think maybe there was some first run nerves in the run number 1.
Yeah, could have been for sure. You definitely hit the nail on the head. He's looking way more comfortable in that second run. And when you go out there and you land everything, that is always a really good feeling.
So Morgan jumping into that 4th place. Yeah, a lot of 4th place entries as we move through. But that top 3 is looking pretty impenetrable at the moment as we come round to our 2nd place qualifier through to our finals. From Spain, Alex Gonga.
Very, very small chances at first now. Only a couple of runs left. Are we going to see some more shuffling?
That first place score seems so high, but anything can happen.
Alex Gonga. Double flip. Double kickless. Double whip after the full whip. Just love the diversity in the combos that we're seeing from everyone. It's really come a long way. Nice Stanley flare. Leaving that scooter behind, just flipping without it.
I gotta say, Alex is looking a lot more confident as well. Looks like he's really attacking things right now.
He's looking real dialed in. All wheels, no heels. Here's the flip to flat. Oh, unlucky there. Coming off. He still had that spare time, but it was looking real good. A lot more comfortable than the first run, that's for sure.
Yeah, all the landings look way more solid, and I think he's, you know, obviously disappointed to not make that last one, because I do think it was an improvement on run number 1.
Definitely. I think that's where the disappointment stems from, Hayes. He knew that was really solid. Great catch, great landing.
So that score coming through. Looking pretty disappointed, but he should be really happy. Like, everything in that run until the last trick was just incredible. Real solid landings.
He's got something solid for the highlight reel next year.
Yeah, definitely. He'll be featured for sure. So first place qualifier through to our finals. Run number 2 of 2, 45 seconds on the clock for Esteban Clot.
It's time for a big clutch.
Yeah, the pressure's here. To jump up there is going to be difficult, but if anyone can, Esteban can.
Maybe wanting to snatch that title right back. Let's go, 45 on the FPV. Hitting the 360 inward kickless, big alley-oop flare, transferring, bar spin. There's the cheat stall, 270, love it. Big Superman, great extension, great landing. Alley-oop again, kickless, rewind kickless. Extra heel whip in there too, just a bit of added sauce. Backside wall ride, a double inward, holding it this time. That was the pressure moment. He's got 10 seconds left. Big rewind transfer, backside wall ride. He needs a double flare, I'm thinking. Catch roll instead. Oh, the judges have got a tough task on their hands now, don't they?
Yeah, and I think making that, like, getting past where he failed before was the confidence booster that he needed to be able to just keep going and put a proper beast in on the course. So good to see the full run there from Esteban. But now he's got to wait for that score to come through to see where he sits in our final rankings.
It's going to feel like a really long wait for him. My goodness, he spends a lot of time in the air, doesn't he? Double inward, there it is. Not tube stomping, getting it. And then the cash roll just came naturally.
Pacing around, waiting, yeah. So gnarly to sit there going, here it comes. Where's this score coming?
TikTok.
Oh, and sticking it into that third place. So there we have our final standings from our park scooter finals. Central
Saalik
Park
in
is
number 1.
such a beast of a skate park. 924 square meters and 45 seconds to get round. But we truly have got the best of the best joining us here at the Andalucía Urban, because we've just seen some incredible scootering go on. And Brad, you tell us a little bit about the standard of riding that we've seen today.
Oh, I mean, the bar was set high, that's for sure. Lots of double flips. We didn't see too many heavy crashes, and that's always good to see, especially when the level of riding is this high. We were talking a lot about the trick variations as well, and people getting creative with that roll-in, and that's sort of a compliment to the course. Like you mentioned, it's such a big course. It's so unique, and these riders are really making the most of their time there. They don't get a lot of practice at these parks, you know? They only get to pull up to these contests, they spend the weekend, and they've got to figure it out. How can I get this done? I've only got this much time. There is so much distance to cover, and they've done really well.
You got to map your tricks, you know, what you can do and what you know you can do to the park, and you're like, okay, I know I can do this, but can I take it to a park this big? You know, because your local might be smaller. You know, it's probably going to be smaller because these
your local's smaller. Your local's definitely smaller, that's for sure. Some wicked tricks. Saalik coming in with the dub. Mr. Jamie Hull in the second place spot, and Clot coming up in third. Fantastic performance from all these riders. It was a blessing to watch it. And there is more to come. Isn't that right, Mark?
Yeah, loads more to come. We've got our BMX men's final coming up later today, but also we've got another stop in Madrid, and of course the Barcelona stop later in the year. So, you know, as we go through, we're going to see people sort of shuffling around and getting used to the park. You know, this is the first event in Andalusia, and it's a new event that's been added to the Urban World Series. So it's going to be amazing to see some of these names coming along to Madrid and some of them coming through to Barcelona as well. And I can't wait to see how things shape up as we move forwards, because, you know, the level is getting set so high now. It's hard to think that more can be done. Do you know what I mean? Like, how far can this go? But it can, and it always will go further.
Yeah, with parks like these and great people like Urban World Series putting them together, the limit is limitless, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure.
There's no telling where we can head.
Yeah, for sure. And it's so good to see in real time right now. And it's been great to be hosting this one with you, Brad. Thank you very much for joining me.
Thank you, Mark. It's been a pleasure. It's your boy, Finna SB, Scooter Brad.
Yeah, and thank you very much to everyone for tuning in at home. It's been great to have you along for the ride. We've got our prize giving coming right up. And you can see there, look, those people are dwarfed by the size of that roll-in the background there, Brad. It's absolutely huge, and that kind of sets the tone of what's going on.
There's been some big tricks thrown off that. The trick, the cash roll 360 front flip that Esteban pulled over the wide side, he did that off the top of that drop at one of the past events. Death-defying.
Yeah, down into the hip. Absolutely astonishing.
Yeah. You wouldn't catch me trying that.
I mean, it's worth saying a lot of people wouldn't go down the flat bank or down the roll-in, because once you commit, you've got nowhere to go. You know, it's not like you can run out and stop. There's nowhere you can steer out. You're either hitting the spine at 5,000 miles an hour, or you're doing the box jump. You know,
it's like asking to be let off a roller coaster midway through the ride, isn't it? You really just can't.
It's just not going to happen. Just close your eyes.
Buckle up and hold on.
What's nice to know is that this is a free event, so people can come down, get involved, listen to some great music, watch some amazing sports going on. You know, the breakdancing is coming up later as well. There's so much to do, and if you are in Andalusia, like, make your way down there, get involved, and get some of that sea breeze from the port on you, and you're going to definitely be vibing at what's going on down at this competition.
Absolutely. Don't be stuck in the 21st century like us on Zoom. You want to be there and see the action.
Get off your computer, kids, and get out. So there you go. Esteban Clot getting that bronze medal. Esteban was our first place qualifier through to the finals and, you know, managed to hold on and stay in that top 3, which is a feat in itself.
Yes, like we said, you know, it just all comes full circle back to that, doesn't it? It is an achievement to get through. And, you know, he did have that slight sort of bird's eye view, not an advantage, but a slight piece of strategy in his corner, being that first place qualifier, having seen all the runs the whole way through the performance. But man, he's only 17. He's so young. He's got so many years ahead of him, and he's that good.
Yeah, he's got a long career ahead of him. And second place, we have Jamie Hull, 4th place qualifier through to the final. So stepped it up a couple of positions. Good show there, Jamie.
He's got a big collection of checks in his bedroom. He's going to be adding another one.
No need for wallpaper at home.
No. He's got something much more exciting.
So silver medal there going to Jamie Hull.
Very cool medals too, aren't they?
Yeah, he's getting €1,000 prize as well.
You guys get the special treatment round here, Urban World Series. You know what it is.
Wearing a bit of bling home on the plane. Always a pleasure.
Got to. You got to wear it all the way home. You have to.
For sure.
And the champion, Roomet Saalik.
He wore the champion's trousers today as well, so,
He did.
you know.
Young money, cash money. And he'll be
Roomet
taking home a
that
little
first
bit
place. Yeah, €2,000.
more. Oh, big money. We like that.
There's that gold medal. Big smiles. You got to bite it. You have to.
Loves to see it. Your
So
top 3.
Yeah, our top 3 there from our park finals. But Roomet taking that win, €2,000 and that gold medal back to Estonia. You called it when we were off camera. You were saying he was going to come out big guns. Definitely one to watch out for.
He is him. He is that guy.
So there's our final results, and the last thing to say is thank you very much for joining me, Brad. It's been an absolute pleasure, and I can't wait to host another show with you, mate.
You too, Mark. I look forward to it. Thanks again.
No worries, and thank you very much to each and every one of you for tuning in from wherever you are in the world. We'll be back later on with our men's BMX finals. We've got our breakdancing coming up as well, but we'll see you again soon. Thank you very much.
Ciao.
Left from the hood and you can't go back. Trained in the ways of an ancient fact. Blazing the pace of the trees all stacked. Making the waves push people back. People back. Hit the park, stance is yoga. Really twisted, far from sober. Overcoaster, rum and coca. Going loca, showing no love. Drop with the party's wave. Solo dude, I don't move for brains. Got your wifey in a state. Pulled up looking like I made a paint, so it's crazy late. Kick it with the vampire, slang higher, roll with the witty finesse like Super T. Dude said he's the best, well it's news to me. Soon to be super mean. Ride on the rhythm, I cruise the beat. She starts off when I don't usually. But I mate, if you're in the road with a whip then, raise up a hand.
Justo el día que tengo el smartwatch y el smartphone para hacer running, se pone a llover. Menos mal que también me he pillado la consola con las gafas de realidad virtual.
Y si quieres algo más, también. Porque ahora por ser de mi Movistar puedes tener hasta 5 dispositivos. Estrenar uno está bien. Estrenar más es mejor.
Pues no despega, ¿no?
No es solo alcanzar podios, es superarse en cada escalón. No es solo hacer puntos, es hacer equipo. No es solo ser el mejor, es dar lo mejor de ti mismo. El deporte nos enseña que seguir adelante no es solo ganar, sino aprender a levantarse. CaixaBank. Con el deporte siempre.
Gotta aim for the top like, hold up, yeah. I can never doubt myself, I know better. All of you critics be acting like you know better. Hey, all of those dark nights I got then, breaking my back to make it out, got me feeling like rain. I ain't never need your help, I know you wishing me well. A penny for your thoughts, but seeing no change. Snap for the sun like Diddy. The riches got a mad ass son, I'm like Billy.
I'm in the zone. Give me the throne. One shot, that's all that you got. That's all that I know. I'm in my element, ooh, yeah. I'm in my element, ooh, yeah.
I'm in my element, flow is like water. I'm forced through the fire, I'm feeling like
one shot, that's all that you got. That's all that I know.
Said, boy, you in Morocco. Pearl white mention in the top gold. Fill up my cup with the pop, whoa. High off life in the spot, though. Running at the visa, really talking to a real life Mona Lisa. Jesus pieces hanging off the fleecer. So much going on, it's hard to focus on the features. I got too many, I'm going. Too crazy, and I got bad ones.